Okay, I'm not sure if you guys want to see how to get to the second floor. Basically, go from first floor. Run up. Oh. Get up. Try to escape. Oops. Fucking 4-hour video. How to escape. Okay, this one like hard part is kinda hardish to get there. So it pushes you back. Here it pushes you to the side, so you have to like shift and left to right AD movement. It's pretty easy. Then you go forwards. This is one of the second floor bosses. On the left there's the snake one. That one was the dragon, first one. Then you have to parkour. At this part we didn't, I wasn't sure. Double check where to go. You can't use wings here, so you have to parkour and jump. And the NPC. This is the horse boss. Anyways, this is the NPC you start the challenge. The gatekeeper you can teleport to the first floor. I think back and likely. We're gonna get the horse boss soon, so goat. Let's see goat. Oh wait. Oh, never mind. We get the goat. Okay, so basically he does this AoE. So if you don't want to take any damage, you should dodge out and then go back in. Basically it's like Ice Queen on Eternal Chasm. So instead of first you on Ice Queen you first go in and then out, but on this one you first go out and then in. It's just kind of harder for melees because they're sounding first in, but as a result the fucking AoE is fucking huge, humongous, but it's doable. Then he does this kind of wave, which you should look away. I'm really kind of actually I'm not that tanky, but still I'm like paper tank, still it doesn't do much for me. Fog. I'm pretty sure you shouldn't stand in those, or maybe you should, I'm not sure. I don't know what the DPS does. Like when I stayed alive it skill one-shot me, so maybe you have to DPS them, not sure. Or person dodges. Then he does the merculiar box, which is Aoes, no, Eternal Chasm hidden boss thing. Wait, is it? Basically you can move in it. So he's doing the balls. You can see the animation that I'm just too lazy to dodge, to be honest. At 50 I think he starts going middle, which you will see now. Actually he doesn't even move sometimes from his butt. So he TPS middle, and after a while you should dodge out from this merculiar and go to the edges. If you stay in the middle, you're gonna die, which they 3 of them did. So you don't have to really be far on the edge, but it's better. So because he pulls you in. It's really similar to the dragon boss, which I'll show you later. Of course, oh, shit. You can't. Oh, let's see. Pop jump. Yeah, that was really unlucky. I was in shield. Let's see. Next try. So. I read this again. This key's on the edge. She get hit. The laser saw it and dodged. Again, didn't react in time. Too lazy. Oh, she went into them. Okay, so it does things sooner. I think it's time based move. So you have to dodge out and just CC break as well. Maybe for more speed. Merculiar, I mean. Yeah. So basically you have to touch those balls, these Aoes, if you don't want to get hit. Balls again. I'm too lazy to dodge. Pepega. Middle again, so wait a bit, then dodge out. Was it this one or I stayed 2 alive only? No. We did it. Okay, basically that's the boss. So a small addition to this boss. The shaper shouldn't use fox on it, because depends on the person. Some can walk out, but some need to dodge out. Like the circle, I couldn't walk out of it. Wuzel Bellatrix told me that they could walk out of it easily, but I had to dodge. So yeah, and some you can't dodge really with the fox, so you should just dodge out. Maybe Shaper should use a life flow or something like to run away, but you should be able to dodge out 2 times and just walk. Shouldn't get hit. I'm using charge just to be sure. Okay, next one is the dragon boss on 2nd floor. Yue Zhang. So the one thing you have to keep in mind, try to stay at entrance. You'll see the reason why later. So at start, the boss mostly on melee is like it can freeze you with the basic attacks and really slows you down. So if you have melee, they should stay on the left side of the entrance and the range should stay on the right side. Reason why they're stacking on the right. Look, saw the animation? That's the dodging skill. He drops the like spirits on each one of you, and they do damage and stun you. So you have to dodge them. And if you stay together, most of the time they just dodge to the middle or to the side, depending where you're at. Try not to dodge in other people, so you preferably stay stacked up. Then I think it was 80. Started doing jumps. Or 75, I'm not sure. I confirmed, then it's 75. Okay, let's rewind. Not too much. I think it's 75. Okay. It goes up, and after like 3 seconds, you double jump like that. If you don't jump, I don't think you take damage. I'm not sure. All it does is just freezes you. So basically, like the dodge skill, it freezes you and you can move. But the only difference is it doesn't do damage, and I think it's longer freezes from the dodge. So you don't really want to get hit by it. You should be on voice and the person should call it out. So, and the dodge skill can be out healed. After I think it was either 60 or 50, it's gonna start doing blue bubble. So I'm trying to look around the dodge skill. That blue bubble over here. So a person needs to take it, then you all stack on it. And basically that's it. The boss goes middle. Sometimes he stays on the sides as well. Depends on your damage, I think. Like he just doesn't care and just skips mechanics. Doesn't go to the middle. Then I think at 45 there's gonna be big fucking dragon. Wait, 55. Then saw the dragon. So let me rewind. Oh, too much. Okay, let's see again. And jump now. Yeah. So he goes up, then you call after like 2-3 seconds, double jump. You can basic jump as well. So then you look around and look at the boss, mostly tank. Just looks at the boss and calls out dodge skill. Then you see the blue orb. Then he gets it, then everyone stacks on it. Then you go back to entrance always. You just always stay at entrance. Then the dragon comes, he pulls you to the middle, so all you do is just press the, for example on this moment I'm pressing my D key and W, so I'm going right and W. If it's like you press it too late, just you can dodge it as well. Like you can dodge to the sides. It doesn't, like you don't have the merculiar. You can move, so dodge, jump skill, okay. Tank should always be worried about the jumps and okay, the blue orb in the middle. Okay. You can get really unlucky with this. So try to take the blue orb maybe on the side. Depends, like, because the dragon can come with this blue orb as well, and the earthquake. But always go back to the entrance. The dragon came. I hope I faced the direction. So basically, it's hard to see, but the dragon comes from that side. From that direction, like it always goes from those directions. Like, and not on from the entrance. There's like the, I don't know how to call pathings. Like there's paths coming, like I think there was like 6, and the dragon usually comes from those. So if you stay at the entrance, it shouldn't hit you. And dragon plus jump. Then dodge skill. You can clearly see the animations from the boss. Just keep them in mind. Make sure you see the blue skill. The only issue with staying at entrance is thing, like if you see this, like I'm looking for the blue orb and then like looking at the boss as well. Just kind of hard. It's harder to see the blue orb because the red wall is in front. That's the only issue with staying at entrance, I think. But otherwise it's like perfect tactics. I'll try not to be middle. Oh, I was trying to stay alive because the healer dying. On 69 I could stay alive if I played it perfectly. At least I lowered like 30% just with an occultist and then like 10% on my own with life stealing and such. Dash skill. He does like you saw the blue color on him. The boss, I think this boss is really fun for me at least. Like there's mechanics, but like they're dodgeable. So sometimes there is a small chance on second boss that these drop. Basically, everyone in team gets one, and you need it to go to the 3rd floor. Okay, that's it for the Dragon boss. Okay, last boss on this guide is gonna be the snake one, Feng Qi. I would rank it like the 3rd hardest from all of them. First would be horse, then the second. Actually, this second hardest. First should be horse, then snake one, then 3rd would be dragon for me, and the 4th, which was the rat, I think. If I'm mistaken. Wait, which was it? Bai Zhe, dude. A goat. It was the goat, okay. Okay, so first, everyone should stay in 15 meters. On tank, he does a charm most of the time. You can skip it with a lot of DPS. So soon I will get charmed. No, actually, sweet. Oh, I'm actually DPS on this. So sweet to get charmed. On this boss charms, like you have to move other directions. So basically, to go backwards, you have to press W. So reverse movement. And so if you see the red mark, it means charm, and you guys should stop damage so you don't kill your teammate. He can kill you guys as well. He can just run away. Then from 100 you should drop it to 70. Then the snakes spawn. DPS should kill the lifeblood snake, and then there's an invisible one. Bellatrix is tanking at the moment, so he has to stay close to the boss. He can do, like, if there's a snake, the no-name snake. It's kind of hard to see because it's sometimes behind the pillars, so works best if you have two guys. Like this boss really needs an occultist, which can stop the no-name snake. Vanguard works too with Dragon Grasp and Holy Vortex. So he swapped it. I think I Holy Vortex closer. Or no, mind somehow. Then there's this. See this AoE? Some of the members get it. You have to press A and D, like spam the shit out. Spam it like really. Almost. Okay, like in Christian friendly, by the way, video. So you shouldn't like really be close to the snake. Like, see, his theory is on the snake, so I will try to pull it out with Holy Vortex, which didn't work. There's the tornado. It goes on random target and it pushes you away. The best thing I figured out is pull your back to the pillar if you're the main tank, like Bellatrix for example. And if the pillar hits you, if the tornado, I mean, hits you, you will hit the pillar with your back. You have to be from the boss, the tank, main tank, has to be to the boss like 10 to 15 meters, like from the middle to the pillar. That's the max range. Otherwise, he will do a one-shot skill. If you're like really lucky, you can, when the tornado pushes you out, like you can get back in, but it's like if you don't go too high and don't like stay in there too long. See, I get pushed. Untitled. Then that's, oh shit, Bellatrix got pushed. That's why we died. So that's the, and the shield was on the AoE anyway, so we were probably wiped. So let's see next try. Okay, we're bursting. Bellatrix got charmed. He can't figure out which way to go. So I'm tanked now, so I have to stay. Also, he does an animation for the tornado, which is kinda hard to see though. The boss always stays in middle. Forgot to mention that. So I think the tornado skills. Oh, funny. Tornado skill now. Oh, they pushed to 65, motherfuckers. You have to be in the shield at 65. See, next one is the best one. So you should burst the snake down and push it instantly to 65 and stay in the shield. I think it does the goes up, hits the ground, and that's it. You can go back to it. Okay, so the tornado, I can't really tell the difference most of the time. But like, just as I said before, you have to stay like the pillar has to be on your back, so if the tornado comes to you, you hit it. Not sure if the most of the time the tornado doesn't go on the tank, it goes on a random person it follows. You can get the AD as well, which is kind of annoying. Then you burst the boss down, and I think it was like a minute or so. Just look around and the snakes respawn. Then you Okay, you saw the live blood snake and it. There was a call for it because the snakes like I think Tioski said the snakes respawning. We were looking around if they are looking for that. See, I'm staying in the pillar in case there's tornado. So pull the snake closer. I'm getting charmed. Should stop damage. Now, what's the percentage? So he did the thing, and you can go back now when he goes down. We're kinda not sure. I'm pretty sure we just burst the boss now. So basically that's the boss. Thanks for watching. I guess if you have any like additions, maybe percentiles that I should like add. This is a really scuffed guide, so yeah.